of Harkness, Agatha, Coven of Chaos.
I like the Coven
of
Chaos.
Agatha, we got Agatha all along. The name that it should have been in the first place, because that's what made her character super popular from WandaVision.
It was Agatha
for real,
all along.
she wasn't that impactful to me, but
I don't think she was impactful enough to get a spinoff. But if she was ever going to get a spinoff, it should have been called Agatha all along, because that was the thing that made her pop culture popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can turn the AC on.
Okay, hurry.
But we got a 2-part premiere going through. I'm just going to play through what we can while we're here.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it non-stop. If you're checking this out with us on Twitch, you got to sync up with your own copy, because our bodies are going to be blocking it, so that we can avoid the copyright infringement and stuff like that.
Or Pokemon and Nintendo.
That's funny. So yeah, sync up with your own copy. You're not going to really hear it or see it too much. It's just going to be our reactions in real time with like aspects of the screen. But if you're checking this out on YouTube, you're going to be getting a highlight reel of our reaction through episodes 1 and 2. We got episode 1, Seekest Thou the Road, and episode 2, Circle Sewn with Fate / Unlock Thy Hidden Gate. So yeah, we'll see what we can get through as we go through. Last time we saw Agatha was in WandaVision. Wanda ended up beating her at the end of that series, and then essentially messing with her mind so that she becomes like a regular person and like forgets that she was a witch. So this is going to be a show where I guess they break her out of the spell. Now that Wanda's gone, thanks to Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah, the town goes back to normal. And Agatha remembers sort of kind of who she is. So.
Yeah. Well, the town was normal. It was just her. Because remember, Wanda brought down what she did. It was just she warped Agatha to be like almost a different person.
She did it, yeah.
So, which is interesting because I'm pretty sure her personality was different at the end of that season. But hey, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to watch the last episode to really see how Agatha's personality ended up.
I think she ended up kind of more along the lines of the character she was playing or pretending to be in Wanda's world.
Okay.
But in this one, she looks like more of a regular person.
Regular person. Okay.
Yeah, but I think she ended up becoming a detective. Anyway, I'm gonna cue the intro. We'll get into Seekest Thou the Road. I'm so excited to see Aubrey Plaza in this.
You like her like that?
I like the character she plays.
Oh, now she has clothes on.
What? No.
Had to put them on.
You think that was a mistake?
Body couple.
No.
Okay,
Oh, that was the town.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny, like it is a detective show. I love this.
Yeah, we started off very interesting.
I like that they're continuing on with the train.
Yeah. Yeah.
So for like WandaVision, how they did the intros of the show through the decades, now they're doing it.
I see.
Agnes of Westview.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like they're continuing the trend too.
There were traces of a particular microbial sediment only found in Eastern Europe.
I'm gonna get to the part I'm not gonna like. Here I am.
Another detective.
For some reason, I don't like hearing her name, Agnes.
Fancy dirt always attracts the attention
Yeah,
of
watch my
feds.
Agent Vidal is an asset here, Agnes. More brain power and more resources mean you get to the finish line faster. Strength in numbers, teamwork makes...
Eat my ass, Chief.
Hey.
Okay.
Okay, Disney.
Dang, he took that person. He's out.
how the spell works. If it's just like,
Yeah.
if it's just Agatha going through this, or if
It's
it's
been a long
like whoever
time
she
since
talks
we-
to is affected.
Mm-hmm.
This is really cool so far.
Yeah.
I like the design. I think that was one of the strengths of WandaVision, that they
Was
were
the
so
print.
stylized.
Yeah, and the production value was really good. Is it an anagram?
If it's somebody on this couch, I can figure it out. It's you.
Damn home, chief.
Because the book was checked out 30 years ago.
I'll say this.
What's up?
Even though I never really
Hey.
would have asked for Agatha to get her own show,
Uh-huh.
I think the method of what they're doing with this show is what the method of Phase 4 and 5 should have been. Where we would have gotten movies closing out the characters we knew, like with WandaVision, and then we
Okay.
would have spun off from there
Yeah.
after we started to learn about other characters.
Big brain.
With
Yeah.
TV shows, yeah.
Mhm.
That's what it
With
should
TV
be.
shows or movies.
Yeah, it's a
Either
good
way.
formula.
Yeah, I think that would have been an easier setup rather than just throwing new things
Yeah.
Sure.
and saying they were all interconnected.
Just apply for Disney.
I'd never work at Disney.
Yeah, me neither. But that's why I say you do it, because I'm not.
You said
I'm not even putting brain power to it. But that's a really good idea.
Nah, I've known people that worked at Disney World and just for Disney World.
Yeah.
And
I would
they
say
just
I wouldn't
didn't
mention
like
about
it.
Disney World because there's some stuff about Disney World.
Yeah.
Oh, they said it's stressful and stuff.
What is he, like
She didn't
15?
necessarily touch him.
Right?
She touched the chair.
Things
Chair
that
wing.
moves me for are the things that make me dangerous. So you want to keep poking the bear? Good.
Man, brother man look like he can fly.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Why you gotta open it like that?
It's in the script.
Asleep in bed.
Okay, she chopped.
Total
Right?
loser.
She chopped.
Or totally lying. Why do you keep looking at that painting? It's not a.
Oh, so that's it? Her kid?
Exoe feminam defixum. Exoe feminam
I would
defixum.
slap that boy so fast.
Me carne exoe feminam defixum.
What is that?
Exoe feminam defixum.
What character is this?
Get up. Get up.
Exoe.
You know what? You're spending the night in the tank. Let's see how long you can keep that up.
That's a cracking thing.
Making her second guess herself. She
Am I
thinks
the only
she's
one
going
that's
crazy.
going would slap the dude? Like, y'all, would y'all agree? Would y'all slap him too?
No, I wouldn't slap her.
Okay, okay. So I'm the only one logical in this couch.
I'd have shot him.
Hey, yo, 10 points for Trey. You're not gonna finish no spell. You about to get. Ain't no way, boy.
Ain't no way.
No, the second that he said,
Go by the pictures.
no, really,
No
really,
hesitation.
the painting would have done it for me. Because the pictures, I could have been like, oh, somebody just like switched them out, and I was tripping. Because
Well,
I expected them
Right.
to be there. When you said,
We all
"Why are
saw
you
it.
yelling at that painting on the wall?"
Right.
I'd have been, and then you started chanting.
Yes.
I'd have been like,
Pow!
You're
Episode 2.
like, no, thank
since you want to play these games, there ain't no way that thing said naughty.
She's really getting into character.
Yeah. Oh, it's all the characters,
That's
all
so
the
funny.
personalities that she
Yeah.
was playing in WandaVision.
Oop, there it is. It's gonna leave her
Yep. Yeah, let's get time back.
There are two Jane Does in this case.
Ooh.
And you know her name. So what's yours?
The lady gets it the same.
Where'd you change the color to? not seen WandaVision, you would not know what's going on.
It was all a dream.
It's all a dream. Got caught up in spells and magazines.
Now,
What up?
naked.
Stop talking! How long have I been here?
What?
How long have I been living in this
Cesspool.
cesspool of a town?
You don't remember. What you talking about?
Catch me up. Nonsense, and you've just been humoring me?
I mean, folks been trying to help out, you know, stopping by, bringing you groceries and
Dang.
checking up on you.
Librarian, chief of police. Oh, jeweler.
No.
Yep.
You're like, nope.
Yep.
No, I'm out of
I
here.
got another route.
Goes to Dodd.
No, Put your,
She
her
took
power.
everything.
All her power gone.
Okay.
It was right there by the door. She didn't even bother putting it on at first.
You got me woke right now. She sure didn't grab that.
It was right there by the
Yeah,
door.
she-
I ain't know to need that. I ain't know. I didn't need to know that.
Because she didn't, she thought that she still had powers. So
Yeah.
it's not like anybody outside was going to do anything to her.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Right.
Spoon.
She
Ladle.
grabbed
That's
a
a
wooden
wand.
ladle. It's a ladle.
That's a
Oh.
So that arrest was maybe more of a kidnap. But if you're real and not a figment of my imprisoned mind, then that means
dang.
you're under arrest.
Okay. What character y'all think this is?
Homegirl who's the FBI
So
agent.
remember when I said
Yup.
Okay.
that it's weird seeing her as a different type of character?
That makes sense.
And I can make you wish you were dead.
wait.
That's exactly what I would have said. Wait. Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Me without power. This is undignified.
I don't think she cares though.
Alright, you broke in your house now.
Oh,
Right?
Lord.
Is the bunny okay?
She about to Green Goblin him.
Horizontal,
Oh no.
engraved.
Formidable.
So take my power.
It's cute, but you know that would kill me. Just let me get my purple back. And then
Let her get her perk back.
I am not the only one that wants to see you dead. And it really warms the heart.
you have a heart.
Yes, I do. It's black. And it beats for you.
She
Oh,
does not have
ma'am.
that way.
It's called
She does, because that's the type of person she acts like in all the movies.
Oh my god.
Okay, so confession, I know an egregious amount about you.
An egregious amount.
That
That's
is
crazy.
In your Salem days. One of my favorite
Heard
you
rumors.
errors.
It's a good one.
That's why I
Some of my
came here.
favorite years.
That's why I saved you from the spell you were under.
See, Agatha the type of villain to be like, oh, I'm gonna have to use this kid. He gonna have to think we coming out together.
My name is
Ah.
Oh,
Don't say your name.
write it down.
You say your name and it distorts.
Say again.
That's pretty dope.
Can't.
Interesting.
What?
I'm driving.
That's why I never ain't talking.
You worried. Oh, so where do we just find a coven?
Wherever you are, coven there shall be.
Say what?
No, it's definitely not. It is the coven's dead rule.
Wherever you are,
In any 3-mile radius, there will be a collection of witchy enough people to
form a coven.
How does that
Actually,
work?
jot that down for me. There's a pen in the book compartment.
What? Where do they come from?
Yeah, perfect.
Dang, she childish, boy.
Right.
In a 3-mile radius. That's crazy.
I feel really optimistic about
Because
this.
wouldn't that mean that there were more witches in Westview?
Right? Like within a 3-mile radius.
How small is it of a town?
Right?
Witches like you are the reason people think we poison apples and steal children and eat babies.
Babies are delicious.
Oh.
Well.
410, 450.
That's
How
confirmed.
dare you?
Oh, I apologize. You don't look a day under 450.
Years old?
Infamous witch on this continent?
Oh, please. Name a badder bitch in South America. Or Europe.
Who is this child?
My pet. This is my pet. Say hi, pet.
Hi.
You expect me to risk my life on the witch's road. And if we're successful,
When?
if we're successful, won't you turn around and steal my power?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Right? Like ain't nobody down with that.
He ain't stupid.
I've
She's 450 years old.
I've had my powers for 3,000 years. So you trying to take it?
Random fact of my ability. I can't steal your magic unless you blast me.
I think that is true though, because that is what happened in WandaVision. They tried to kill her, and she ended up like stealing their power.
In return.
And I think that's what she tried to do with Wanda too.
Yeah. Still their power.
So you believe her, huh?
No, I'm just saying it's what
You
happened.
just ain't
Yeah.
And when we saw the flashback in WandaVision, that's how they were trying to kill her, and then she stole their powers. And then when she was fighting Wanda, she was stealing Wanda's powers when the same thing was happening. But Wanda put up the spell cage or whatever, so she lost her powers. And Wanda kept hers. So I do think that that's technically true. It's probably not the whole story of what her power does.
Said by sundown, Salem 7's coming for you.
Agatha,
What?
who's next on the list?
Actually, you guys want to go splitsies on one? Anyone? Anyone?
Dang.
Is this your husband traveling cable? No? No?
Crazy.
Hi, Jen.
That's a crazy lie.
People need skin grafts.
Oh.
You big-eared weasel.
That's what I was thinking.
Yet, historically, these grouped into women.
We tried
You
Chase's
remind
surprising
me of,
convenience.
Baku.
Just like
Yeah.
You both hit it deep.
Well, headed demon.
the 800 counts of it. Just get a little light me.
Wait, so you're magically bound and you're about to get literally bound.
Whoa, dang.
None of this pedestrian drama would be an issue for a powered up witch.
Uh-oh.
You think I haven't tried everything to unbind, you pretty little miscreants?
Hey!
Close.
You've tried everything but
I would turn him into a
You'll know where to find it is crazy.
Two down, two to go.
Just one.
Actually, what? Yeah. Malia said 4 names. Let me see. Are you mature?
Come on, Pete. Way too
Told her
big.
she was childish. Even he, called her out.
You saw a crow, now a rat.
signs of the end.
How far away is the road? Like, what's the drive time?
They on the way though.
Oh Lord.
Where
So
are you
it's
from?
behind them.
Me. Originally,
It's behind them.
I was born.
Can't hear nothing about him.
Oh, is he the one that's kind of keeping a spell over her, or?
No, it's a spell on him
This is
where he can't say aspects of like who he is.
who he is in his life or anything.
Per hour on that road is crazy. I'm going 60. Plus.
She look clean though.
I ain't everybody saying I ain't gonna lie, my
I see
boy.
it's a 10 of it.
There go the wolf.
Whichever one of the 7 this is, they stepped up. They was like, I ain't sending no crow, I ain't sending no rat. You gonna learn that I'm here.
In the road. Wait.
The Yangs all
Where's our
here.
green witch?
Oh, do we really need one of those?
Of course we do.
Says who?
The ballet.
Oh,
Awake
Richie
by
Bobby.
power, earthly and divine.
No, I've heard it.
Earth magic is arguably the most important skill
Wow,
set
it's
for an
77.
attempt at the rip.
Yeah, and that's
His handwriting is so
what's
bad, I
his
can
face,
read
Aubrey
it.
Plaza's character.
It wasn't a name.
It was a heart.
Yeah, someone with a black heart.
A black heart.
You know who
That's
it
because
is.
you used a black pen. Oh! I know who it is. I'll just go get her.
The fluffy Azaleas. So,
Yeah,
I was just wondering if you'd like to come to a little party I'm having tonight.
A party? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't been to a party since Mr. Davis passed
Are you in or you out, Heart?
Oh,
Dang.
Well,
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I think she'd be the
I'm
one
gonna
to
grab
talk
my
about
purse.
lemon sprinkles and stuff.
Seems
Like
that
ice
way
cream
she
with
was.
cinnamon and lemon
Some
sprinkles.
people might need to squeeze in the back.
Green
Yep,
witch.
yep.
The West.
She must be still, her character must be still trapped in Wanda's spell. Because she doesn't even realize she's a witch.
All we
Oh.
need to do is sing the ballad.
What do you mean?
Door.
Miss Hart.
No, she just
Her
thinks
neighbor.
she's a normal person.
Yeah, that's
Because
what I'm saying.
no, but for the last 3 years, like Agatha has been trapped in her mind,
Or?
but to everyone else, she's been acting like a totally different person. So she just thinks that she's the neighbor.
Talking about the Highlands.
That's like,
So I'm
I guess, more coming to her senses or whatever they heard in the thing.
Okay.
She doesn't know she's a witch at all
Oh, okay.
because they thought that that was all Wanda.
I hold death's hand in mine.
Come on.
Not the neighbor.
Are you seeing that?
You said, are you
Yes.
seeing that?
Sight familiar by thy side. If sun be gone,
Oh.
No, no, no,
He said,
no.
oh
He said, "Not again."
no. Bro, maybe you should stay right there. Or maybe.
I'm going straight to the black dude.
Are there any real witches in the house? Because all I see are has-beens and could-have-beens. You recruited us, Powergraph. She wants us to attack her. What? You brought us here
What?
hoping our proximity, coupled with your cruelty, would get you a spark you could steal. You had no intention of bringing us on the road.
Without nefariousness.
Only a true coven can open the door. Oh, I don't have time for this! Just blast me, you bitches!
Yeah, they actually did it.
Save the bunny.
Why don't he go downstairs?
You better run. They about to take your ears, bro. You crying like a 10-year-old girl. Did y'all see the second movie of Hocus Pocus?
No.
I'm not gonna mess up my child any further than what Trey has done.
Don't
I respect
mess
it.
with it.
I
Don't-
respect it.
Don't mess with it. No, you watched it. You didn't like it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yes.
Man, I must have
You
repressed
watched
it.
it with me.
That man mentally blocked out of his mind so bad.
I didn't realize I saw that. Guess it didn't know.
No, you hated it.
Yeah, it was bad.
Where Aubrey Plaza at?
She probably already there.
You gotta take your shoes off?
Have to. Politeness.
Yeah.
I
Witch's
never
Road
brought
is
it
a
up for a
minority parent's household.
Oh my gosh.
One wrong move, you'll feel gone.
Look at Kitty for a minute in the back.
Wait, rewind that back? Rewind that back.
How far?
Just to the shoes, stop it.
Someone ain't take their shoes off?
There's only 4 shoes there.
You know it's 5.
Oh,
There's
5
5.
shoes. There's 5 shoes there.
But it was supposed to be 6.
It's supposed to be, yeah.
No,
Biggie.
this is
No.
1.
This
This is
was
2.
Is
Three.
there, are there
This
shoes
is
right
4.
there?
5.
This is 1.
Oh,
These
okay.
are the
Alright,
flats.
okay.
This is 2. This is 3. 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, alright then. I thought we only saw 5.
I was
No,
like, some-
these
I
are
thought I
like
spotted something.
these are Kitty's Foreman's moccasins.
Okay, yeah, so there are 6 shoes. Okay,
Yeah.
alright then, but I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm good. I thought about something, but alright.
Now there should be 7 because I think Aubrey Plaza is in like it's fully in this show, but
I like
Wait, was that the? No, it wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it was.
looking through all of the different like switch. Yeah.
we're gonna see that later, probably.
all right. Well, there's not many.
No actor scenes or anything.
That's what they want you to think.
Mm-hmm.
You want to show the bunny?
No, I was looking for her.
Oh, when she first showed up with that suit.
No, where she was talking to her.
We can do the one where she first showed up with their suit on. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
There it
With
is.
the swing of the hair. Staring your soul.
It's the staring at your soul.
All right, so Agatha All Along, episodes 1 and 2.
I like
How'd
it.
y'all feel?
Not
about
bad.
it?
Not
Not
bad.
bad. It's
Yeah.
a pretty good start.
Yeah.
Pretty decent start,
I
I
think
think.
we might get a musical episode 4 or 5.
You said it's a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna
It's
lie.
bound to happen.
It's something I only watch from you guys.
You wouldn't watch it on your own?
I would watch it on my own.
And you wouldn't watch it with your wife? Leah wouldn't want to watch it?
If she really wanted to, sure.
Oh, okay.
But
She hasn't expressed interest.
no,
Ah,
not
okay.
at all. Because she knew she did it all wrong.
I
Jack's
got you.
plan. But I mean, that's as far as that goes. So, I mean, you know, it's pretty decent.
Were you bored? Did you think it was bad, or is it just like?
No, I don't think it was just my taste. That's all. I just didn't really care for the characters like that.
I got you. You weren't that invested in her story or
Yeah, I
anything
just
about
wasn't
her.
invested.
Yeah.
But you know, I think it's well done as far as how they just kind of move it along and the feel of it. And like, first of all, I would like the first episode how they did it. It was different, and how they kind of transitioned it, and they didn't take too long or any of that stuff. They kind of
Yeah.
like,
I like episode 1 more than I like episode 2,
yeah.
Yes.
for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, I've always liked I've always thought it's tough to pull off the whole gathering thing. When you start gathering different people, going from place to
Yeah,
place.
it happened pretty quickly, right? Like
Yeah, I mean-
gathering all the people. But she did gather desperate witches and one witch who doesn't really know she's a witch.
Yeah, she's desperate.
So
Yeah, I mean,
She's-
they took
she's
a.
desperate.
Wait, what do you mean by a witch who doesn't know she's a witch?
her neighbor.
The neighbor.
Her neighbor's not a witch. She just grabbed.
she
just
just
grabbed
grabbed her.
somebody. Yeah.
That's new to me. I thought
What do you think?
I
That
thought,
was-
I thought
no.
by
I
the
thought
dark
that's what
heart.
you-
I thought by the dark heart and by the fact that her
The bl-
neighbor's name is Mrs. Hart. I
The,
thought that's why.
the Black Heart is Aubrey Plaza's character because
Oh.
she said that she has a black heart and it beats for.
That's
Agatha.
wild. I would have been laughing the
I
whole
got
time.
you.
Which is
I
why
got
she,
you.
which is why she didn't want to go get her
Get her,
because she
so she
knows that
got
she hates
the-
her.
I got
So
you.
she just went across the street and found her neighbor because they need a green witch.
Agree
That
with
is
it.
insane.
And she
I
fits
see
the
what you're
mold.
saying.
She fits enough of the mold because she's a gardener.
She's a gardener. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, I'm caught up now.
That's so
Alright
messed
then.
up to grab her
Dang.
up like that, bro. I'd
Yeah.
be mad.
That's why when they were running down the stairs, she said, "Do what feels right for you," or whatever, and then she ran down the stairs.
She said, "Do it."
That's why when you said,
Why you pull that lady into that shenanigans?
yeah. That's why I was just like, yeah, between the screaming upstairs and just walking down those stairs for her, I would have walked down the stairs.
Those stairs is glowing. I mean, it's no safe.
You
way.
hear
Yeah, you're right.
screams from coming upstairs.
No, I'm going down there.
It's one of two options.
When they started singing, I would have been out. So it wouldn't even get that far from me.
Well, you would have met
Yeah,
the
she
7.
See?
You would have met the 7.
See, the moment the black neighbor was just like, you seeing this?
And when
You
he
see
saw them
it?
separate, he was like, oh,
Right?
heck
It was
no.
one there and then they split off. It was like, oh no.
As soon as I would have seen that, they didn't have to split for me. As soon as I would have seen somebody with a cloak standing there, and I can't even see their face, It's a no way for me. It's just like, yo, look,
No.
there's something
Just
either.
going back to the house.
It don't matter if something there or not. I'm
Going
out.
back to the house.
It don't matter.
Gone.
You seeing this? I do not need to clarify.
Yeah.
Trey, how long would it took you?
For what? Who am I in the situation?
Both. Let's talk about the black dude and let's talk about this old lady.
If I'm the old lady, I wouldn't just randomly go over to a party that somebody invited me to like last minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Like
so
that.
you ain't even showing up. Got you. Black.
No,
guy.
yeah, because if I wasn't rude and I went over there and they said that they were having a party like in their basement and I found out it was only like 5 people, I would have been like, nah, something about this don't sound
I'm
right.
going to the
Plus,
bathroom at my house.
based on what the black neighbor said, he said that Agatha hasn't been acting like herself for the past 3 years, and people have literally been bringing her food and stuff to help take care of her.
No. She's been acting a certain way for the last 3 years. It's been the last couple days that she's been like shifting. In
Oh,
her
shifting.
personality.
Oh, okay.
Because the Wanda died,
Yeah.
so the spell is like fading.
Phase-
Or well, she's not fading. She's trapped in the spell in a different way.
I got you.
So now her mind is like stuck between what we saw in episode 1, where it was just like she was stuck in a crime drama because I guess Wanda's influenced in loving TV and stuff like that. So the neighbors were coming to help out, but she was perceiving them through what the spell was making her into. And that's why they thought she was acting weird.
I got you.
Because she had been, it kind of answered my question for where we saw her at the end of WandaVision, where she was like the doting, like happy-go-lucky kind of neighbor. But then in this, she was beginning with like the grizzled cop or whatever. And that's why they thought she was strange. So most of them know her as Agnes and just like her. But now it's just like she done flipped out because she went from Agnes to grizzled crime cop Agnes to the lady that just walks out in the street naked.
Definitely some transformations.
Like in the span of like a couple days for them.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't even know how to.
Okay. What do we think about the teen who's with her, whose name we do not know because
Big ear
Talking about the big air weasel.
Big ear weasel.
because whatever spell is on him blocks out his identity and
Yeah.
anything about his identity.
Yeah, he late regardless. Like, cause they already got him.
I'm interested because the way they keep doing it is he doesn't notice that happens,
Yeah.
but he doesn't seem reluctant to tell who he is.
Right.
So I'm like on and off because I'm just like, okay, so how is it that you have this type of curse on you or whatever, but like you're not evoking that what you're saying is important. Like to him it's just like, oh wow, this is nice. I'm glad that I can get this off my chest or whatever. Or like he doesn't say it like it's begrudging or anything. So it's like I wonder if it's that
Only
he's
respect.
related to somebody that's powerful.
That's what I was thinking.
Right,
That's what I was
And
thinking.
they don't want it to be tied back to them, but he himself isn't like anything
too special.
outside of being related to that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he could be related to Agatha because in episode 1, when she was trapped in like her mind with the spell still over her, she opened the door, like one of the doors to her house, and we saw it was a kid's room, and the award said Nicholas. Put it up here. It was Nicholas Scratch, and apparently, supposedly, Agatha's son.
Oh, it's Nicholas Scratch in the comics or whatever. Okay. I mean that's probably it. But then I guess then the question is like how does it relate? Because then it could be a thing where the curse is only for Agatha.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because she's been key not to share it with somebody else.
Yeah.
Like who he is. So it could be something where it's happening specifically to her.
To her, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm thinking. That it's just happening to her,
Mm-hmm.
and now she probably preventing the other witches from finding out too, because they'll probably find it weird.
They'll either probably find it weird or they'll find him interesting for
Yeah.
not being able to say who he is.
For her.
Yeah. And she clearly doesn't want them to know.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like
then
color him pet and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because it's probably something unique that she's just like, I don't get why that's happening.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't want them to catch on to other stuff. But I do like that they did confirm she can't take power unless she's
hit
attacked.
with it. Yeah.
Because that's what she was trying to goad them into doing
Mm-hmm.
this last little stint.
Yeah.
Okay.
In order to open the witch's
Mhm.
road.
I will say this though, even though the neighbor is supposed to be normal,
Mm-hmm.
it's probably a thing where she has witch-like powers but doesn't know it.
Know it, yeah. Could be
Because
that.
then I don't understand why the thing worked,
Mhm.
unless Aubrey Plaza's character is still there,
Mhm.
but they just didn't see her work with the thing,
I got
and
you.
she followed them down so that she could go on the witch's road too.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
she
She's
posed
transformed.
as the neighbor, yeah.
I could see that. I think in the trailer we see them all at
Together.
the same time.
Okay.
But if she did transform into her, that would be. I'd be fine with that because we didn't see her husband or anything.
Yeah, I mean, she got to play some type of significant role because she's there. You know, she dragged her, went outside, just grabbed her. But yeah, she has to play some type of significant role.
She's the heart of the not the black heart. She the red heart of the crew. She's
I
going to be
feel
the
like they
reason
did
that
that.
Agatha turns to being more
Evil.
normal. No,
Oh.
the opposite way.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She gonna get her to know.
How did you like it? You didn't say that. I
Oh.
like it.
Yeah, I like what I've seen from the show. I know that it's been a while since I've seen WandaVision, and some stuff is just kind of piece by piece that I'm putting together. Overall, I think having Agatha have her own show is something that really just expands on her character, and I think just as a whole for just the Marvel universe with not a lot of movies, you can definitely plug in some of these characters into the shows and still tie into upcoming movies.
Yeah.
Overall, from what I've seen from 1 and 2, I like it. I like the comedic factors as well as just the mystery and just seeing the reasoning. And the second episode, I get that it seemed like it was kind of rushed with how they recruited,
Yeah, let's
but I think they need to get it out the way and not let it stretch other episodes, because at that point you'll be able to put more stuff into each episode.
with
I
the
bel-
one the Rich's Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I believe there's going to be an episode where it's going to be like a full musical. So for those who are interested in this, buckle up for that. But overall,
Well, why are you so certain that it's gonna be a musical?
oh, it's happening. It's happening. Trust.
Because
They
of,
already just had a musical a little bit.
well, cause you mean because WandaVision had a musical? Is that what
Well,
you
I mean, in general, you have that one episode.
That's all the
Yeah.
musical.
You have
One
that one
episode.
episode, so it's on the way more than likely.
Disney
Alright.
brand.
But overall, I like just the supernatural feel of it. I think it's gonna be more added to it,
Okay.
and I think from when I saw the trailer, I didn't see as much. So just keeping it a mystery and just going in just blind and just seeing all the stuff, it makes it more enjoyable. So
It does.
yeah, I wouldn't watch this without watching it with y'all. So it's one of those that I feel, yeah, we can knock this out and see how it will tie into something else moving forward.
Okay.
So
Sounds good.
Yeah,
I
I don't know if
digress.
I necessarily wanted to tie into something else, but I do think that book ending with a character from another show is probably how Marvel should have gone
Yeah.
mhm.
down this route. Like, if it was set up with characters that we know, their story ends in whatever way, but the other characters that were around them then like get propelled into doing other stuff. Like, I think Agatha is a weird character to do it with.
You do it
Like-
right with, right?
Well, just like to try it out with.
Yeah.
Because, like, imagine if they had done WandaVision and it introduced Agatha but it also introduced Monica Rambeau, and then we had gotten like a Photon story, but it was just like something short.
Still would have liked that.
Yeah.
Because we would have gotten more time with her individual character, and then if we had gone into the Marvels, we would have had more time with her, and so what she ends up doing in that movie would have felt more special.
Yeah.
Because we not only spent time with her from the Wanda perspective, we actually got to know her.
Yeah.
But as it stands, it's just like, okay, well, she's a character that's out there now, I guess.
I would have heard it for sure.
But I also think that they should have done more, like, short movies like Werewolf by Night, too.
True.
Where, like,
That also would
maybe if they were doing this, this could have been, like, a short movie like that. And then it just would have been, like, super stylized, and we would have just gotten the Agatha story, and now we're done with it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, there's not a lot of shows that I think necessarily need to be episodic. I think the only one that's like that really works with that is Loki, because there was just so much that they needed to introduce.
For Loki,
But,
yeah.
You know,
I still need to finish season 2.
yeah, I would say Loki is probably the most important thing that they've tried to come out with, but
Tried to be the most important thing to come out with until like it.
Yeah. That's true.
no, I mean specifically what happened with Loki, not Jonathan Majors. It's just,
It made a huge change. I feel like, but yeah.
yes, because we don't have him, but no in the sense of how Loki season 2 ended.
Yeah. I think
That's-
they had to change that because I don't want to get into it, but yeah.
No, like Jonathan Majors' importance too, but what the character of Loki did in the story, I think, is the most important thing that they set up.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, that ended
Yeah.
non-spoilers.
So, what question do we have for the audience regarding?
No question.
No
It's
question?
Just,
Just straight
it's
through?
just how they enjoyed the episode.
I enjoyed it. I think probably all of us on the couch will probably end up watching it.
No, I would watch this.
Oh, you will watch it, right?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just because I really like episode 1.
Yeah.
And episode 2 isn't bad. It's just
So rushed.
it's a long. No, it's not rushed because it's a 2-episode premiere.
True.
So it was meant to be
To run.
watched like this.
Oh.
But it's just between the split up between 1 and 2. 1 is the more interesting. We had the crime drama thing. We had her waking up. We had the fight with Aubrey Plaza. That all happened in 1. And then in 2, it's just like, okay, so who are we recruiting for our coven thing?
And let's get entry to the Witch's Road.
Yeah, and I'm just like, yeah, but that only works if I like those characters, which we haven't spent enough time with them for me to like them.
That's true.
I think they're interesting because they're atypical of what I would expect for this villain to associate herself with. But it also feels like she's setting them up to betray them.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line.
She's a villain. Come on now.
Yeah.
If she don't, then I'll be mad.
She's thinking about getting her
betray
power
them.
back. She said, Wanda took this from me in the dark hole. She said, oh no, I need my power back. So she's plotting. She's always plotting.
It's not
And
like
we
they
can
don't
see
know.
that she was plotting in episode 2 because she gathered all those desperate witches together just in time before the what do they call them?
The Salem 7.
Salem
Salem
7
7.
came after her,
Yeah.
and she went down to the Witch's Road in the nick of time. So that's what she was trying to do: escape them, but also find a way to get her power back.
Yeah. I also think I don't like episode 2 for like ancillary reasons. Like, what happened to the nexus between worlds? Like, where did it go? Because it was just under her house before.
It was.
Like, what happened to it now that it's gone? Did Wanda get rid of it, or is it just gone? Why was it important to
That's a
Wanda?
good assumption.
Because they didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
Other than just like show
That
that it was down there.
Yeah.
And then the whole the 3-mile radius, wherever you are, the witches will be there. I was just like, you weren't here that day, but there was I think when we watched the trailer, my question for the audience that day was, what's something that you think Marvel should have done differently going into their new phase. And my thing was that I don't necessarily think that they've done bad things. What I think they've done is introduce a lot of stuff and say that they're equally important, and that's bad. Because we just keep getting new things that we're told have the same level of importance as other things that are happening, but they're separate stuff that don't connect. Like, I went through, what was it? In WandaVision, we had the Nexus Between Worlds and the Darkhold. In Multiverse of Madness, we had the Book of Ashanti, and the wherever it was in the thing, which is also different from the Nexus, but also somehow outside of realities, and dream walking, and like possessing your body. In the Marvels, we get the whole separate universe thing. In this, now we have the Witch's Road. In Shang-Chi, we have the rings, but we don't know where they're from. So now it's an extra mystery. In Eternals, a Celestial pushed his hand out of the earth and then turned to stone, and it's just supposed to be normal. Like,
You proved your point.
I don't think
There's more guys, but
there is more, because it's just like with Loki we have the sacred timeline. With Deadpool we have the Deadpool and Wolverine did it too, where they introduced
people that got thrown away.
I remember what WandaVision did. So WandaVision did that. There's the Nexus Between Worlds, but they also said there's Nexus beings. Then Deadpool and Wolverine said that there's sacred beings or whatever that, like, if they die, your timeline disappears. I'm just like, so how is the sacred being different from the anchor being? They said anchor beings can keep your entire timeline around, but then that's different from a Nexus being, which is what Scarlet Witch is. But the TVA, instead of going for whoever the anchor being was in the universe, had to make machines that deleted the entire universe, when they could have just gone and killed one person and just been like, well, it'll take care of itself because it'll die. It's like, it's that. I don't dislike Deadpool and Wolverine or Loki, but those are two very contradictory things that I'm told exist with each other on the same level. Why? Just decide one thing and then just keep going.
And you keep
going, like that was my complaint about the multiverse saga. Because with the Infinity Saga, they did the opposite. They had very separate but small things, and then retroactively made them the Infinity Stones. So they ended up working together. Now, I do not believe that was the intention in the beginning. Some people do. I think that's a lie. I think they retroactively made stuff that they had already.
Avengers 1.
Yeah, like Avengers 1, you cannot tell me that the Tesseract and Loki's staff were supposed to be Infinity Stones by that movie. There's no way. I'm just like, that's an absolute lie.
Ain't no way.
Because even then, if you wanted to say that, in Thor 1, we see the Infinity Gauntlet in the in Asgard, and then they have to go back later and say, oh, it's a fake. In the other movies, they did not have that stuff all planned out. Y'all can believe the copium if you want to, but I will say they tied it together because they separated the stories, and it was easier to do. Now they're doing it to where all this stuff is connected from the jump, but everything has to be important if it's connected. But y'all keep doing different stuff. So how important is it?
Yeah,
That's the thing. That's the thing that I was just like, and now we're doing it again. This Witch's Road better be its own thing. This better not be something that can change the fate of reality. Just make it its own thing for this story. Close it out, and then let's not talk about it again unless we go back to Agatha, or if Wanda comes back and they need it. Because then I get, does Doctor Strange not want to show up for this? With the Salem 7 and the Witch's Road opening up in Westview?
Come on now.
Because he already knows that Westview was attacked by a Scarlet Witch, and Scarlet Witch turned evil.
So.
Or is he just busy? Where Wong at? They put him in She-Hulk, but he don't want to show up here.
He was in Shang-Chi as well.
Nobody
Yes,
wants to
but
show up.
She-Hulk was a show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, so I just, excuse me, with Avengers and stuff like that, you know, we seen the overall goal and the, you know, they wrapped around with Thanos and stuff like that. Want to get rid of 50% of the planet, whatever. This one right here, I don't see where we're kind of leading up to. At first, it was Kang the Conqueror, but now, I mean, even Kang was like a really shaky. But this one right here is just,
Yeah.
I mean, but hopefully, like you said, he's just doing their own story, which is cool. You know, it doesn't have to always be a universal thing.
Yeah, but it should, like Trey said, it should be consistent. So
Yeah, it
that
should.
said, hopefully, what, the next episode comes out next week?
Yeah, they come out Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
So like
Alright.
every Thursday that we do it from
Doom's
now
coming.
until it's done.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully next
Yeah, that's
next
more
week
likely.
we'll schedule to watch episode 3
Yeah.
on
I mean, they're like,
Thursday.
they're 30 minutes or whatever. They
Yeah.
just have like 10,
and
12
we'll
minutes
get
of
more
credits.
of the Witch's Road, and hopefully that'll help answer some questions. If not,
I just
we'll just see how
needed to
episode
be its
3
own thing. I don't.
and Agatha turns out.
But
So
if she ends up going down the Witch's Road and we run into Loki at the end and he's like, "How you get here?" I'm gonna just be like, "All right, whatever, y'all got it."
yeah, that's it. No more questions. But
All right.
thank you guys so much for joining us on this stream. We appreciate y'all.
It's a good screen.
If y'all enjoyed this reaction, feel free to like the video if you enjoyed it. Share with someone that you think might enjoy it as well, and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to our first 1,000
000.
in Club Chaos. Get your tickets today so that you can rant with us live whenever we go live.
Oh my gosh.
And hit that bell notification way to stay tuned for all our upcoming videos and our shorts. It'll keep you in the loop for the videos. Definitely join the squad. It will not charge a card.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for all your love and support. Y'all have definitely been liking up the videos for Wicked, so we're gonna work out something so that we can review that and have like a watch along of that movie when it comes out to streaming.
We're going to get that out for y'all as soon as we can.
The other videos for MK1 are okay, but the Noob Cybot one was the second video that did well over the last week. So maybe when it comes out, JT can do something for y'all, showing off Noob at least.
Yep. And then we still got Ghostface, T1000, and Conan to go.
Yeah.
Yep. But until then, we will catch you next time. C2 Circle.
Peace.
Bye. Bye to Short-Tempered Biscuit 11.
Yeah.
Thank them for
We still
joining.
gotta close out the stream. This is just for
For
the
you.
YouTube video.
I'm surprised they were throwing in the bowling bag.
That'll do it for this one, guys. Short-Tempered Biscuit 11, thank you for
Thank
following
you.
Yes.
and
salute.
joining in. You are now a member of the
C2.
C2 Circle.
Yes.
Yes,
Part of the
yes.
squad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so be sure to catch us again next Thursday at 7. And in the meantime, you can go to our YouTube channel to watch all of our latest videos up there.
I'll be on tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
We're-
To play Black Myth
Black
Wukong.
Myth Wukong, yeah.
Okay, and catch Trey while he plays Black Myth Wukong and struggles against
So he
some
makes
bosses.
it so he's
And the final boss of what you said, chapter 5.
He's on the pathway to chapter 6.
Chapter
He just gotta handle some things in 5.
Yeah. I'm hoping that I can beat it within this next week, but I'll beat it by the end. I'll beat it by the end of September. Because we're almost there. There's 6 chapters, and I'm on.
Okay. That's
I'm
good.
on the second to last boss in chapter 5.
Nice.
So
Definitely a feat.
yeah, and then October 11th, Sparking Zero will come out. Like I said, I'm not playing the story mode on stream, but we can like run matches and just like play online.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Games
Let's
of Sparking Zero. When it
I
comes
found out the controls are like Rage and Blast controls. I'm like, perfect.
Well, they can. They're both. They can be Rage and Blast controls, or they can be the classic Budokai Tenkaichi controls.
That's why we playing as.
I'm going Rage Blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
But yeah, it'll be a fun time. We'll have at least, and then our Supreme Biscuit also brought up Dying Light.
Yes.
The Beast, something.
The Beast.
Yeah.
Some new Dying Light coming out later this year, so maybe we'll hop on that to close out this year of gaming.
Cool with that.
Because I don't know anything after Sparking Zero that comes out that I'm like turned on to.
And
Unless-
Chaos Reigns.
If you're trying to, let me know.
There
Call
are
of
a
Duty.
couple of Switch games I might try and do streams for Catered Chaos, but we
Do
shall
y'all
see.
want to join me
Yeah.
in playing the Chaos Reigns story?
Chaos Reign. What is that song?
No, that's the Mortal Kombat
Oh.
DLC that's coming out.
Oh.
Cause that story would be fire.
We might let you just handle that, JT.
Yeah.
We can pass the sticks.
We might just let you handle that, JT.
Yeah, you could pass the sticks. You'll get first crack.
No, thank you.
But that'll do it for this one, guys. It's been Trey.
Vonell.
Autumn.
JT Wolf.
It's been your C2 crew. We hope to see you in the next one.
Bye.
Peace.